Moving abroad comes with many challenges, and one of the biggest one is that you know nothing about the application culture or about the job market in the country that you're moving to. So when Fatih and I moved to the UK from Germany 2 years ago, Fatih had to find a job, and he found one within 3 months, even though he was just a recent graduate. So I thought in this video we could learn about all the learnings that Fatih went through while he was looking for a job in a foreign country, and we could pass that knowledge on to you. So I basically asked him all the questions, prepped that all together for this video, and now I'm going to teach you all the learnings. We will cover all the topics from things that you can do before you move to a new country, then the things that you can do to network as fast as possible, to get your application stuff on the right track as fast as possible, and also some general tips on interviews and salary negotiations and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited about this video. If you don't know me yet, quick introduction. Hi, my name is Aynur. I'm a third-year PhD student at Imperial College London, and I moved to the UK 2 years ago to pursue my PhD, and with me my husband came along, so he had to find a job in the UK too, alongside of my PhD basically. Let's dive right into the video and right to the first step, things that Fatih did to find a job in the UK within 3 months after moving to a new country. The first thing he did is, even before he moved to the UK, he socialized online. So first of all, he Googled about all the platforms that UK people use to find jobs. There are like, every country has like their unique platforms that only this country has, alongside of LinkedIn, but you know, other things. So he did his Google search, he downloaded all the apps, and he created user profiles on these platforms. The second thing he did is he joined lots and lots of Facebook groups. So let's say you're from India, right? I'm 100% sure there is a Facebook group from Indians moving to the UK, if you were to move to the UK. And in this Facebook group, there are lots of useful tips and networking that you can do. So Fatih basically joined a Facebook group from Germans moving to the UK. And these were all Germans who have already moved to the UK and who have settled down, and he basically asked his questions there. He explained his situation. He said, hey, this and that, I'm going to move to the UK next year and I'm going to look for a job there. These are my qualifications. What tips could you give me and stuff? And from this Facebook group, he already got like 2 or 3 calls with people that basically gave him like basic knowledge on the application culture in the UK, offered him some help and stuff. So this was very fruitful. So before you move, do your Google search on job platforms, and also try to connect with people through Facebook, preferably people from your home country, because they know more about the struggles, because they could say, okay, Germany, the application culture is like this. In the UK, you have to do this and that different, okay? So that's the first thing. Then you're going to move to the UK. And now the problem is that you have no network or whatsoever. You have no friends, no connections, no family, no nothing, nobody that you could ask for help. So what you're now going to do is you're going to try to network as fast as possible. You can again use obviously Facebook groups, and this time even meet with people because you're already in that country. Also, you can try to engage in the local community. So for example, Fatih went to the Friday prayer each Friday, and he connected with the people there, with the Muslim community there. And this was super helpful because he basically told everyone that he was looking for a job. Did this secure him a job? No, not. But people offered him help. So basically what he did is he sent his CV over to someone who offered him help in that community. And this person was kind enough to give him feedback on his CV, because Fatih's CV was tailored towards the German job market and not towards the UK job market. And for every country, CVs are slightly different. And CVs are the first thing that recruiters look to. And if your CV is not good, then you're never going to get an interview, right? Making use of your local community. If you're a Christian, go to the church. If you're whatever, if you have a hobby, pick it up. If you go to the gym, football, soccer, sign up to a club. Just try to really, as fast as possible, connect with people and tell everyone that you are looking for a job. Moving on to the third step, which is CV optimization. So here's the thing that happened. The first CVs that Fatih sent out, the first dozens of CVs that he sent out, he never got an interview from them, okay? And this is a clear sign that there is nothing wrong with you, but there's a lot of things wrong with your CV. If you don't even get a single interview, then it's because of your CV. A lot of companies have like these automated CV scanning systems, and it obviously means that your CV does not have the right keywords to get past that automated thing and towards real humans and a real interview. So if you don't get any interviews, then focus on your CV. You really have to make it match the job description. And if you don't do that, don't expect to get an interview. Actually, that's a good thing because it's much easier to adjust your CV than if it were your skill set. Once your CV is done, we can move on to the fourth step, which is to leverage your skills, okay? You come from a different country. You're not a local, and this comes with lots of benefits. First of all, you speak more languages than other people would do. You come with a native skill set of language. You come with a different language, with a different culture, and sometimes the company that you're applying to works with your home country, and they need native speakers. They need people who are culturally aware of that country. For example, Fatih's company right now, they work with Germany as well. They have lots of clients in Germany, and they also have a branch in Germany. And Fatih basically, with his being native in German, was a plus point to his application, and it made it stand out more than the competition. So think of what unique skill sets do you bring that locals don't have in your host country, and that you could leverage in your application. Moving on to the fifth tip towards application processes. Make sure that your LinkedIn is up to date. I know this goes without saying, but I'm still gonna dedicate a minute of this video towards this. LinkedIn is super important. Lots of recruiters check LinkedIn, and even Fatih, he got his final job through LinkedIn. So make sure that the keywords on your profile page are good, chosen, so that when recruiters look for you, that they exactly find what they're looking for. Like, keywords are very huge. You have to use keywords so that recruiters find you when they look for people on LinkedIn. Make sure that that is up to date. LinkedIn, don't underestimate it. It's a very useful tool. Okay, now let's talk strategy, okay? This is point 6 of this video. Strategy is very important. So if you move to a new country, you are in a very fragile position. You're not like someone who graduated, is in their home country, has family here, and friends here. A lot of people have a support system. No, you're on your own. You move to a new country, you are absolutely isolated. It's your first month here. It's actually the most terrible time when you move to a new country, the first 6 months. So it's a very, very hard time for any foreigner. And in that time, unfortunately, we don't have the options to be picky about the jobs, okay? So what we did, or what Fatih did, and what we would also recommend you to do, is to not be picky with your jobs. Just accept the first job offer that you get, even though you don't like it. Accept it because, first of all, you have to survive in this country, okay? You have to pay your rent, you have to pay your bills, you have to settle down, and this thing that you are unemployed and there is no money stream coming in is a huge psychological stress on you. This was like with us, because we came with savings to the UK, and basically you see how your savings are dropping every single month, and life in London is super expensive, and you don't have any income, right? So Fatih basically accepted the first job offer he got, and just got started. And while he started with his job, while he was still in his trial period, he still kept applying. He didn't give up. He still kept applying to different jobs. And then what happens is, for your next job interview, you come from a position of strength, okay? When it comes down to salary negotiations and stuff like that, you don't say, hey, I'm unemployed, I'm looking for a job. You basically say, hey, I already have a job and I like my job. And if you want me to work for you guys, you have to pay me a little bit more than that, right? So you come, and this also gives you psychologically, you also radiate this, you radiate self-confidence, and that you have the skills that other companies want you, and that you already have a company that wants to employ you, and that they need to provide you something to get you to switch your job. So this is like really key here. Don't be too picky for your first job. Accept it and then keep searching. Like while you earn your money, even if it's low and even if it's not the job that you like, you're not gonna stay there forever. Just keep applying while you still earn a salary then every single month. All right, so these were our main 6 tips for you to get you started in your new country to find a job. The first one, prepare yourself before you arrive, do your research and connect with people through Facebook groups. The second one, network instantly once you arrive here through either mosques and churches and whatsoever, or through social groups, sports groups, clubs, anything. Network with people and ask them to check your CV and give you feedback. Third thing, tailor your CV. If you don't get any invite at all, then it's because of your CV. You have to adjust it so that you get invited to interviews. Fourth thing, keep your LinkedIn up to date recruiters look after keywords so that you pop up in their search lists. Fifth thing, leverage your strength. Think about what unique strengths do you have that you bring from your home country that people that live in that new country don't have. And finally, accept the first job offer. Accept it, keep searching for a better offer, but just get some financial security and that burden off your chest that you're basically just lowering your savings and have no income coming in, because that's a huge, huge burden. All right, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Why? Because this channel is super, super small. It's just in the making, it's just in the building, and the more you engage with this channel and the more it grows, the better videos I can produce for you guys. So I would appreciate it a lot if you would leave some love. And also, if you haven't done so already, check out my Instagram channel by scanning this QR code. There I post daily academic tips, and yeah, I think you'll find it very useful. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.